Hey everybody, Asher here, and welcome back to Starsector, where we are flying out in this lovely, lovely fleet of just having restocked everything. And, well, the best way to put it is that we have some good pirate booty here with us, actually a lot of cores, which is incredibly nice. And we have some more exploration that we're going to be able to do as well. Specifically, I did notice while double checking everything here that we're actually fairly close to the technology cache that is down here. So like I said last time, this active gate is going to do a lot to springboard our exploration out west. If we look at the, I know it's not technically like west-west, but that's our first kind of far out gate here because we are playing on extended sector, as you know, so this sector gets a lot bigger. But the world is getting just a little bit smaller here, and I think we're mostly done with this system, but let's kind of continue where we left off. Let's do a ping for fun. I see some shit down here that maybe I hadn't already... Oh, we actually hadn't gone into this debris field. Well, there's more stuff. And why am I coughing all of a sudden? That's terrible. Alright, so what it might be prudent for me to do is to unload some of this, but we're gonna explore a little longer while we can here. Let's see if we can survey this as well. Yeah, regular survey. I don't know if it has ruins or not. I guess not. You can tell with the debris coming off the planet. Apparently that's not enough. So there's a domain era survey ship. We knew that already. There's my cargo pods. There's a whole nother star down here that may have something in its accretion disk, or it may not. And we're getting all these pings of just shit that I have space polluted everywhere. If there was a space cleanup agency, they would be after Hannah Kesslier so hard. But I think that is definitely that for this area. So the plan here at this point is to just try and see what else we can explore. Honestly, a lot of where the income has come from this run, I know there's another set of planets up there, but we're already going towards the gate. But a lot of where the income has come from in this run is the spoils of exploration. So we're going to try to lean into that a little bit more and get some backup money to help pay for other stuff that hasn't necessarily been panning out just yet, like colony income. Perduto is fortunately not bleeding money hand over fist anymore, but it is taking its dear sweet time to grow, despite having a farm early that I could possibly make improvements on. Ground defenses we can upgrade to heavy batteries. Do we want to spend 300,000 on that? You know, I think we do. The stability bonus is really, really needed here. Yeah, if I turned it off of Freeport, I want to be able to do that eventually. It's really fascinating, just the speed of growth versus the income. Usually turning on Freeport lets you make more money. I'm sure somebody in the comments will have some comment or criticism for keeping a Freeport available. But yeah, here we are. So we have Black Beta Kestrel, Java, Awhile. So we have a lot of little places to kind of take a look at. We also have a jungle world set up by the hivers here. So let's just see what there is to see around here, and travel into the deep recesses of space and hope we don't accidentally kill our fuel situation, which is something that I am very good at doing here. We're gonna see if we can do a closer jump. Like, there's an inter-system jump point. It's just that with these blue star systems, they get so big. I don't always want to do that. But see, we have our monthly expenses. They're really, really expensive. If we look at our fleet here as well, I did a double check. I think Demios is okay. So we're going to assign her here. I think I just never actually assigned her. If I'm wrong, shout at me. Automated defenses. This is fine. I think we got all of our repairs in time. I think the other thing we have to look out for, obviously, is the fact that last episode we had a whole bunch of guilt from Hannah pop up and really like try to slam her in the face. The other thing is that my ship actually doesn't do any damage against these high armor units, so that's a layout that I'm going to need to work on. Like even the baby ships here. Like no damage, but I do kind of want to keep my people close. Because obviously these fighters are doing good work here. And we're just going to kind of let them come to us. Let's set this as a defense node. Defense doesn't always work, but considering these guys also have no shields, hopefully it does work here. Wow, I can't see what I'm firing into at all. So that's the goal, at least, is we have somebody who's already dying. It's not me. So we're going to eat up some of these big shots here. But right now, what I would really like for you guys to do, maybe you faster ships here, because we have kind of a spread engagement right now. I can't really zoom in a lot harder here. Let's see if we can get everybody to kind of drop on this one ship on the left. One thing we need to do is not get ballistic all to hell. I should have pressed F to fly backwards in a hurry. I mean, I'll happily soak up some damage here, but youch. But see, like we have a bunch of good little ships that are doing some work. We have our big ships down here that are trying to do even more work. And then there's me that's doing absolutely no damage. Come on, reverse thrusters. There we go. That took way too long. Alright, so we have all you guys up here now. I have been driven off of this point. Congratulations, team. Let's get you guys back down here, and let's just have everybody focus on this and see if we don't get surrounded. This is definitely the kind of thing where in other stages of the game, I would not have issues. This would be just like, you blink and you kill it. But part of the fun of this kind of limited setup... Oh, our Hyperion got destroyed again. Oh no. Well, gotta hope we can recover it. Because the Hyperion is certainly a really good ship. But that is exactly the thing here, is that we are a tiny fleet that's getting outmaneuvered by fucking remnants. Did you actually rammed something? Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm doing like... I actually did damage. Who knew that was possible? Alright. So we have 3 command points left. Everybody please get down here. I'm about to have you do a retreat order. Honestly. Because these are the kind of fights we should be able to take. And it's a little bothersome that we haven't been able to. But I think part of that is a fleet construction issue. And that's something that's solvable. Apparently auto-fire is doing a really good job aiming for me, so I should hold on to that. You're gonna retreat. And instead of us flying out to the 4 winds here, we're just gonna go on the edge of the map and support our friend here. Because we actually lost a lot of little ships on this fight. It's kinda unsettling. You have to pull me off in a magical carriage to hell. Well, that's fun. I was asking you to get out of here, so hopefully you will. Oh boy. Like I said, just please run away. There's one down. I don't think he's gonna make it. We have 1 command point left. We have 0 command points left. Alright, well, I guess we just do the butt fly and see what happens. Because right now everybody's chasing the easy target. So I think I'm going to have to go double speed. No, my power is infinite. No, it's not. Let's go double speed. So we have one disabled, we have one destroyed. We have all kinds of mess here. Look at me, I'm trying my best. Alright. My best is just not very good. Alright, how many ships do we have left? We really have 4 ships left and these things are just hanging out. Okay, well, you know what? Let's fight them one at a time then. Because right now my people don't seem to know what the hell to do. It's like our aggression is all getting aggressive here. He's actually in a world of trouble, which is not great. And I don't think I can order him to retreat just yet, but... yeah, this is the dumbest fight imaginable. But it kind of speaks to our power level and why maybe we got our ass kicked previously, is that we actually can't take this. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. Okay. Direct retreat. You run from everything. And then I'm gonna have to see if I can contribute here, or if you're gonna get missiled out to hell. You actually got missiled. Dumbest fight. We are this far in the game, and this is where we're struggling here. That's one of the reasons that I'm planning on going after heavy industry the next go-around, is because I want to be able to build my own ships. Clearly our self-found thing has been okay, but us losing a few things has really kind of put a damper on the plan. What are you firing at? Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I don't know what those missiles are planning on doing, but they're not doing a very good job. There we go. Alright. Can we just say full assault here? It's the only way we win this fight. Fortunately, we got 2 ships that seem to be like they're not going to be getting taken out. I guess it's one way to say you made the cut. Is this the cut we want to make? Apparently, I'm not making the cut. But I think that's more of a weapon loadout issue. Because these weapons do decently against, like, shielded ships. Alright. Of course, we're having combat readiness issues. This fight has taken a really long time. We're not even fighting Doritos here, man. Okay, one down. Really? Please actually make contact. Look at that. Absolutely no damage. Once again, we're back to no damage land. Super no damage, brothers. We'll have to let our AI friends actually save the day here. So, to-do list. Fix this loadout. Also, find more ships. Yes! Who knew my combat readiness would be at issue? And the worst part is I think there's another ship lurking around after this one. Nope, that's it. So now we get to see the dangers of how many ships did I lose in this fight. Okay, so disabled or destroyed. For us, we lost our Hyperion, our Scarab, and our Ramal. Ship recovery. Fortunately, we can recover all three. That is a huge stroke of luck. And we did have 2 retreats as well. So we have hit our zone of proximal development. And by that I mean we know our limit. Our limit is apparently getting punched out by the AI. Alright, but we did get some other shit there, I guess. We did get a lot of experience, which is good. Actually, we gained to level 10, which is really nice. Domain ship survey information, hooray. I'll take the fuel. Actually, don't need anything else. But we'll double tap anyway, just in case there's a core. There wasn't. Alright. So, there's no gate here. We're going to just do a quick, like, boomerang poke. Okay, after we check out and see what this is. It's another damn probe. Well, we are not in a position to fight another probe. So, that's good to that's fun to know. That right now the domain era defenses are too strong. That's how you know that you have not succeeded. Just like cats deciding to go after each other all of a sudden. But it's okay. Like I said, there's a plan to get out of this. It just involves building my next industry here, which I'm gonna need to get money for. And the way I need to get money for that is how expensive is heavy industry? 500,000. We can sell some shit for that. For sure. Alright. We are still keeping transverse jump out as a rule. I do like that limitation for this run. We are suffering from the other limitations right now, but it's fine. Let's take a look at this loadout real quick. Literally a Tetra Smart gun and some rail guns did better than this giant rapid fire anti-shield weapon and this anti-shield missile and the point defense lasers. So this is probably, even though we love UAF gear, one of these is going to have to go. It's just going to depend on what we have. So into the hole. So what have we learned today, kids? Humility. Maybe. Is there like a... Oh, wrong place. Okay, let's go check this place. We're just looking for gates at this point. Anything I can do to keep looking on the edge of the world. This ain't it. But we're going to cross over this way. Just in case. The remnants are raiding the pirates. Oh, what a world. One more scan boop. See, that looks like it has ruins around it because it has a few little satellites. There we go. Gotta remember, I have a mod for that. So, explore the ruins. We can access the deposit and get a little bit of money. Surely nobody's going to try to come out and kill me now, right? Huh. Incantation horn from the ORA. Now that's an interesting looking weapon. And supply VPC. I don't think we got too much going on here. If somebody's really going to chase me down for their 8,000 credits, they can have a good old time because it costs more than 8,000 credits worth of fools. Hey, it's not me! The Ashen Keepers versus the Hivers. Did I miss a faction? You're not generally well known by Ashen officials, for good or ill. The Ashen Keepers are a society, or some would say a cult, formed around the figure of Ludic, tech heretic who famously preached a rejection of technophobia of the technophobia and romantic idealicism of the church while evangelizing the faith of Lud and decrying the excess of domain-era AI and transhumanist projects. That is one hell of a sentence. Besides those factions who may have a use of the aforementioned Molochs, the bulk of their ire is directed towards the ludic path, whom they see as an utterly unforgivable fanatic bent on perverting the path of Lud away from redemption to annihilation. So, I guess their thoughts are, your cult's doing it wrong, join our cult instead. I guess that's fair. Alright, so this is a 2-star system. Just gonna see what's here. It ain't much. It really ain't much. Legio getting attacked. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that we're doing a lot of exploration while the Persian sector's doing a lot of catching fire. We're zagging to everyone else's zig. Okay, we're gonna skip. Love how the yellow stars don't always work. We're gonna try to get to this black hole. I mean, technically, Alpha Metra is kind of your farthest star in the northwest pocket here. We have some over here. We actually haven't been to that double black hole system, but usually there's like a star shoved in the corner. But we don't have that as much on this map. Oh, diplomacy, tournament cheating. We would never cheat. It's the Auroran Federation that cheated, right? Because, you know, we want to be friends with them. It would just make sense that the game turns us into enemies. So we have a fart world down here. I don't think it's really worth exploring this too much. And the other thing is that for trying to get out of here, I've really got to watch my supply count. Alright. Would help if I actually hit the jump point. Alright, so we got another blue star. I think I'm just going to pop into the fringe just to see. Wow, that's a pretty high monthly expenses. We're going to start not being able to pay people soon if I'm not careful. And that has never not worked out well for us. Alright, so no gate here. Let's check the black hole. And I said we have stuff we can cash out. We just have to actually cash it out. Alright. This black hole has got a lot of shit going on here. Beta Kestrel, Beta Kestrel. Alright. This is, I guess, a star system that used to be something else but is now a black hole. And we have a gate. Awesome. May as well do a lap here, at least a dive in. There's a lot of gas giant stuff. There's a ton of planets here. This is not what Dyson Sphere program taught me about what black hole systems look like. So there's your star hole. Is that our research station in the center? Because if it is, that's what we're here for. That's a Halbman support carrier. Hey, we've played this one before. We're going to grab that on the way out. Especially since I don't have no Wheel of Destiny to try to say, oh, why did we do that? We don't have no Wheel of Destiny to say, hey guys, you have to give up your blueprints. Since we are going to be doing some self-built stuff, although I do want to try not to just build a bunch of the same thing. Alright, so nothing here. Oh lord. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're grabbing the Halbmond, we're going up here, and we're jumping. If fuel allows, we're jumping home. Because right now the whole lack of supplies is going to be an issue. Fortunately, the Halbmond is in a very fast orbit. Alright. Unfortunately, we should have been going perpendicular to the star. Explore. We're going to recover the ship. Look, we don't have the shit to do that with. Okay, for those of you who don't know, there's a text blurb here. It's going to disappear real fast. Additional examinations of the Halbman class carrier recently have been revealed. Well encrypted but intact Rosenritter blueprint database. Recovery is likely to be a complicated process. You'll need to keep it in your fleet to learn blueprints. But for now, we are going to mothball this. And we're going to have to see if we can gate through this with the Halbman. Oop. Where'd our supplies go? They're gone. Our supplies are all burned out. You know, we could always scrap the Halbman to get our supplies back. I mean, we've never had this situation where we have been out of supplies and then everything started falling apart. Okie doke. So hopefully the gate doesn't like shake this up too badly. We have something hanging out at the gate here. Oh boy. Okay. We are I got a captain's log this. We are salvaging the whole thing. All right. What is the command here? I'm actually getting I forgot how to captain's log. Shit. Okay, I'll do that later. But we know we got a Halbman from here. So we literally have to burn the rest. There we go. It doesn't matter what's here. It doesn't matter if there's like a space yacht here. We just need to burn everything. It's just like the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, look, we got 32,000 monies. So now we can pay our paychecks over here as well. And we weren't going to recover any of these anyway. Look, it all works out. All right. Scan the gate. Travel through the gate. Can we make it back to home? We cannot make it back to home. That's good to know. This is where I wanted another fuel tanker anyway. Of course, some of that may be because of what we have with us. So, pirates aren't great to jump to. We need to be somewhere where we can actually sell stuff and not get killed. So, Prison Freeport it is, I guess. Alright. We're back and we have no supplies once again. So, their supply prices are probably terrible. Also, I know it's bugging some people. I know I have a skill point here. I know technically we may be able to go on the technology path. I know my dog is deciding to bark at things. We were able to pay our paychecks on time. What a day. Alright, trade goods. We need supplies. I guess we need black market supplies and fuel. We can't afford that, so sell the organs, sell this, sell this. We don't need another stellar reflector core, so sell that, sell these two. We don't need those. Don't need this. I could trade that in or use it. We technically don't need these. So anything we can do for that fast influx of cash. Because it's gonna, the good thing to know about that whole corner jump is that it's gonna take us most of our supplies to actually do that. So, and there may still be a research station there, so it may still be worth my time to try going over there again. But first thing is first, let's get this puppy home. So, how much is it gonna take me to repair? 105. Are we suspicious? No, they shouldn't care. Fuel's cheap enough here. Supplies aren't great. Turns out the best places to buy supplies are from the hivers. Jerks. Alright, so we're here. Let's jump it back. Persia is they're really trying to invade Ryder Station. Good luck. Okay, the Outre. Transit. And look, we got all of these things again. These guys don't exactly hate us. I love that the danger level is 2 stars because we have a mothballed Halbman that we can't use. We got a bunch of other ships here. Alright, so you're dormant. And then we have our station next to our home place here, so... Cool, we lived, and we are immediately going to store this. I hope I didn't just accidentally destroy it. No, I didn't. Now we have some other ships that we can take with us as well. Like... And I think at this point, we don't really have a choice. And I want to say the... I need to pull up the rules for the level cap again. I'm not going to go too crazy with my fleet stuff right now. I am going to do this, though. Like I said, we need a better weapon either here or here. And I'm not exactly sure which one I like more. So let's see what options we have. This is 15 points. Can't really go wrong with the Salamander. That's long range. Swarm battery, it's cute. And then we get into small missiles. So not too many missile options right now. This one has limited ammo. So if we get over here with the Aurora Federation, there's a lot of weapons that we can't quite use. Avalanche would be cute, but not the best. Hypervelocity driver is obviously good, but once again, we want to go with something that's large to take advantage of the slot. Okay, so once again, the goal of this is to tear through the shields. And the goal of this is to finish the thing off. Let's try finishing the thing off. And there's probably another, like, add-on here I can put instead of this. Alright. Just trying to, I know all I'm trying to do is just think of what would be most useful that we actually have like problems with. Maybe expanded missile racks. Like I like the unstable injector. Doesn't seem like we have a lot of capacitor issues. The speed of venting is the problem here, so let's see how that goes. And then we have a few other new ships joining the fray as well. Let's see what autofit looks like. With our everybody loves me pronouncing French words in my Wartail series as well. So Sabat is how you pronounce it, right? Just like Python, right? So there's your Sabo missiles and your Harpoo missiles. I'm very curious about how these things will work. That is a really interesting layout. Okay. Do we have anybody that's like really positive with energy stuff? Could be you. Somehow you didn't die. Guy Bremer actually did a really good job piloting this thing. Does that mean he gets a promotion? Tell me, Guy. You have damage control, you have gunnery implants, energy weapon mastery. I think that fits all the things. Yeah, let's give Mr. Bremer a shot. And let's move these up accordingly. Because once again, we have ships, we've been finding ships, we've been making ships. And we do have some resource stockpiles. I wouldn't mind filling up my tanks. The supplies, I don't necessarily want to pay this much for it. And the thing is that this is coming out of our paycheck later. So let's go ahead and put this shit in storage. And I feel like there was something I wanted to get out of storage. There almost always is something I want to get out of storage that I never remember. T3 cannon, T3 support cannon, but they look the same. So we have 2 pristine nanoforges, mantle bore, catalytic core, soil nanites, which we won't have a use for, logistics core. Let's take 2 of these to sell. Simulation engine. Can sell that. Relay hyper transmitter. Gonna hold on to that for now. So we could have light industry and heavy industry and have this in here, but I think with the pristine nanoforge, we gotta start with that. All right. So there's gonna be a little bit more of our money makers. So here's our fleet. We could probably use a little more crew. So get in here. Always good to have some backup crew. Repair ships, and I think I am going to gate back over to the black hole because I want to see if there's a research station over here. And we can possibly make that jump. But it is fascinating just the... oh, the Halbmon is no longer in your fleet and all data decryption efforts are halted. I thought that said halved, and I was like, really? Halved? So we can still do it, but no, that is not the case. We're not going to have that Halbmon sitting in our fleet because, as we learned early on, having a giant ship that's mothballed. Councilist Colonial Expedition to Verna. It's not in our system, is it? Because if it is, we'll glass them. We won't glass them, but it's not the kind of thing I'm used to getting little kind of notifications about. I love that the Reparation Society is so busy declaring war on everybody. So we'll have... The problem with this jump is that it doesn't give us enough fuel to get back. We have to find another way to get fuel. This one does kind of put us at our limit here. So I think what I need to do is to see if I can find a tanker. So we're gonna kind of put this a little bit on hold. We were able to luck out with the slipstream last time. I actually kind of want to go down here and see. Well, you know what? There's a technology cache over here. So let's do this. Here's what we're gonna do. Because if I remember right, the fuel conversion. Okay. It requires supplies, so that's a little bit of a problem. Okay. We are gonna take the gate, but we're not gonna explore like maybe I was originally planning here. If we go down here and try some of the southwestern shit. Okay, that's not where the gate is. The gate's over in Favonius. Let's see what we get here. We're not going to go all the way to the black hole. I really do need a third. I really do need a third thing. Oh, we have a mothership. Why don't I just fight the mothership right now? We're not going to fight the mothership. Yeah, already half fuel. So in order to do some of these longer dives, my #1 priority is finding another fuel tanker. One of the issues I've had, obviously, is I may have found fuel tankers before, and we may have loosened the rules ever so slightly for like 1 ship per system. But that is more along the lines of trying to pull stuff out of combat. I'm still trying to stick with one ship per system here. I can't believe I forgot the hotkey for Captain's Log. That's so stupid. I've used it so much. Let's see if we can get down here and not completely destroy ourselves. Because we have a slipstream over here. We have somebody that's trying to be friends with us. Okay. Can we make it? Like, you gotta be able to use the space intestines all damn day. So there is your subordinate doing its superb job. Is that a neutron star down there? We actually lost a space ghost too. I don't think I've been here. But let's start with the cache. That is a neutron star. Neutron star very likely to have a research place, so we'll do that. That is 2 star systems stacked on top of each other, which happens. Alright, so let's start here. And we have an exclamation point here. Now the question is, do we get to keep the alpha core or not? If I remember right, oh, well, we can, as fun as it would be to do this fight, we cannot do this fight just yet. So I probably should have thought about that before. Yeah, but that's the kind of thing where, like, you get no reward for turning back in the core, so you might as well keep it, right? Right, that's always the plan. I'm gonna do the stupid thing and not jump directly onto the neutron star again, so I'm gonna get immediately blasted by particles. Yep, that's literally the worst case scenario. Like, actually the worst thing that can happen in this situation. Now I can try to hide behind this planet for a second, hopefully. Hopefully, there we go. I'm gonna have to wait for a minute. Interesting that our sensors are able to get through that. So this cryovolcanic world has nothing going on. And we don't have enough heavy machinery to survey it anyway. That's a first in a while. But yeah, so you remember when I was saying before that we can just convert fuel if we have supplies? Now we lack supplies. Okay. So there's a domain error probe. That is literally where we entered. Survey ship. Okay, there's a few supplies back. Got a double tap. Alright. Okay. The question obviously is there anything good on this side of the island? I don't think there is. It would be pretty ironic to make it all the way here just to not be able to make it anywhere else without putting a distress beacon out. Do we have any nearby gates? Not really. So the goal here might be just to explore our hearts out and see if we can get our supply count up. That is a kind of dicey proposition. But if you played this game long enough, you know that the jump I made was already a little risky. Especially just to do it without knowing, or without realizing that I'd have to actually take a fight. So we have to wait for our friendly neutron star that did not have a freaking anything. Like, I was really hoping for some kind of research station base thing. Now we just have to desperately search for supplies. Or we're going to put a distress beacon out, and it could possibly be the end of the run here. So we got something up here. It is a Rinky-class missile frigate that we are going to salvage. Cute as it is. Alright, let's go here. And what do we have? One of the dangers is that we might not even have the supplies enough to survive doing a survey. So, widespread at what? Delta Hoang. Okay, this is risky. But it's widespread ruins. I'll go ahead without a nanoforge. Let's repair the Hyperion. Alright, salvage. Wow, we did not get a lot of shit there. We got a template. What fun. Oh boy, I'm just trying to check messages and my phone's being stupid. Don't be stupid. Why is it being stupid? Because I do have to go in just a minute. Alright. So let's at least take what we can. And we're going to have to try to roll the dice elsewhere. Okay. Let's try another planet here. Because we're almost out of supplies, and when we're out of supplies, we can't generate more fuel. And that's going to be a really interesting point to end this. Okay, Delta Hujing, is that where I came from? Yes. So we need to make sure that we're jumping at the right spot here. Alright. Anything here? We got something close. It's another probe. And survey data is exciting. Free supplies. Double tap. Okay, so we got ourselves in a tricky situation. It's the kind I've gotten myself out before with luck and sheer force of will, but we are on the verge of starvation. And that is a problem. So I'm going to go pop over to one more planet here. Probably the Red Giant is our... Well, okay, here's the issue. Red Giant could be really big to explore with little payoff. So I'm going to go to the Red Dwarf. I'm going to try to work my way to some of these unexplored areas since we've already explored this band. And we're going to see if we can make it out of this situation where the fuel is dwindling, that everything else is dwindling. But there is an unidentified planet nearby. I don't think I risk it. Let's go ahead and go into this one. And next time we're going to see if I can actually survive or if it's going to be the last episode, because we are low fuel, low storage, low lots of stuff. And I do not have high hopes for this place. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, keep your loved ones close. Starsector is very exciting, but right now I don't necessarily want to get to an endgame state, but we might be in some trouble here in just a minute. So you all take care. See you next time.